Some heavy rain and strong winds and mild conditions moving away, and behind them we'll see a return to cooler conditions, but also some blustery showers. I'll have all the details in 10 minutes. That's a good one too, Lou. Good morning, everybody. Well, we've got a bit of everything. We've got some heavy rain, we've got some drizzle, we've got very gusty winds as well. Last night, just after midnight, there was a gust of wind at 81 miles an hour across Capel Keerig. But today, generally, it will return to sunshine and also some showers, albeit they blustery to the southeast. But as this weather front goes through, it will introduce cooler conditions, and you can see still a lot of isobars on the charts. So we've got some showers, some drizzle in the southeastern quarter. We've also got strong winds, inland gusting 40-45 miles an hour. And then we've got this next front coming in to the west, so enhancing the showers across indicate the gust strength of wind. So you can see it's still going to be gusty even into the afternoon. But in between all those showers, there will be a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures 9 to 13 degrees. So after starting off 15 to 18, they will drop through the course of the day. Now, as we head through the evening and overnight, we still will have all these showers, some of them merging as they push northeastwards, and then another system comes in across the southwest, and that's going to be moving eastwards as well. A cooler night than we've seen of late. I'll have a lot more weather in about half an hour. Lou and Dan. Where's that, Charlie? Yes, you should have had your wellies on, Dan. Good morning, everybody. Dan is quite right. We've seen a lot of rain, particularly so across the north of England, but not exclusively. It's also been a windy night. Wind's going to continue as we go through the course of the day, especially in the south and the west, and it is going to turn cooler through the day as well. To give you an idea of the temperatures at the moment, it's cool in Edinburgh and Belfast and Cardiff as well. But look at London, Bedford and Cromer. Cromer is on the North Norfolk coast. At the moment, it's 18 degrees. Now that's ahead of this weather front, which is bringing some rain. As it pushes away, cooler air will follow on behind. We've also got another weather front coming in through the west. That's going to enhance the showers, and it still is going to be gusty. Gusting about 40-45 miles an hour currently across southern areas inland, more than that with exposure, and that will continue through the day. But the rain moves away, it dries up, but there will be some showers then, and some of those showers will merge to give some heavier bursts of rain in the north and the west. These black circles indicate the kind of wind gust strength you can expect, so you can see it still is going to be a gusty afternoon. Now temperatures by then 9 to about 13, maybe 14 in Norwich, so that's a drop of a good 4 degrees. Through this evening and overnight, our showers continue across Northern Ireland, North Wales, pushing through the night northwards, getting in across Scotland. Maybe a little bit of wet snow on their leading edge across Argyll and Bute, the South Highlands. And at the same time, we've got another band of rain coming in from the southwest, crossing parts of Wales and parts of southern England. This too, in its leading edge, could have some wet snow on the moors and also the hills of Wales, but it's going to be on higher ground. It won't be a lower ground feature. Cooler night than we've been used to. We've got overnight lows between 3 and about 7 degrees. Now, as we move from Tuesday into Wednesday, here's our weather front continuing to journey eastwards, and you can see still a lot of isobars on the charts, but ridge of high pressure trying to build in during the course of Wednesday. So there's our wee weather front continuing to take its rain, moving off into the North Sea. Behind it, drier conditions. It's not going to be as windy either. Just some gentle breezes for some, but blustery for others, and a fair few showers. But there will also be some in across the far northwest. Temperatures 9 to 11. After that, it dries up. It's not as windy, but it's going to be cool, not just by day, but by night. And some of us will see some fog as well, which could be slow to clear. It's all good news. Lou and Dan.
Thank you, Carol.
Wet and windy weekend. More of that to come today, but as we go through the week, we'll see a return to something drier, brighter, less windy and cooler. I'll have the details in 10 minutes. Good morning. You've had a lot of rain across northern England in the last wee while, Lou, I must say, but it's also quite windy. It's drizzly in other parts of the country. Drizzly, for example, in Surrey, as you can see from one of our Weather Watchers pictures. And the forecast today has many elements in it. Sunny spells and showers, still windy, and through the day it's going to turn cooler where it's so mild at the moment. And that's because this cold front's going to be sweeping southeastwards, taking the rain that's been in northern England through the southeast and clearing. So at the moment, temperatures in parts of the southeast are 18 degrees, but that will change. There goes our weather front going through, taking the rain with it, and then cooler conditions follow. Some showers today across Northern Ireland through southwest Scotland, northwest England and Wales in particular. Some of those could merge to give some heavier bursts, and these are the kind of wind gusts. At the moment, inland in the south, we're looking 40 to 45 miles an hour, but you can see in some western areas and still inland in the south through the day, we're looking at gusty winds. Temperatures 9 to about 11 or 12 in the north, and then temperatures coming down, remember, in the south. So having been 18 first thing in the morning for some parts, it will dip down to 14. And then another one comes in from the southwest in Wales, and that too is moving eastwards. But there will be clear skies, so it's going to be a colder night than the one just gone. And then we've had of late anyway, we're looking at overnight lows 3 to about 7. Tomorrow we pick up this line of rain as it continues to journey towards the southeast. There will be scattered showers. Blustery day, but nowhere near as windy as today. And in between all of that, there'll be a lot of dry weather and there'll be some sunshine. But temperature-wise, we're looking at highs up to about 11 degrees. This is actually the wind gust chart. Back to you. Morning everyone. Not just in Scotland either, we've got rain moving southeastwards. It's been heavy overnight across northern England. Now this is in the Highlands where there is a fair bit of cloud around. You're not immune to some showers either. And the forecast today is it's going to be quite cloudy. It will be mild first thing in the morning, and then after that, well, it's going to cool down. And you can just see this line here. This is a weather front, and that weather front is what's sinking southeastwards and what is taking some rain with it, but it's also going to have colder air following on behind. Another windy day in prospect as well. Last night, just after midnight, we had a gust in Capel Keerig of 81 miles an hour. So a lot of showers coming into the west. Here's our weather front that brought the rain last night in northern England. It's slowly slipping southwards through today, and it will clear. Behind it, you'll notice a drop in temperature. We've also got all these showers, some brightness, some sunshine, and still quite windy. Windy in parts of the west and also the south, but not as windy as it was yesterday in parts of the north. So into this afternoon, we still are looking at gusts of wind, even inland, about 40, 45 miles an hour. And you can see too, a lot of dry weather with a few showers. The showers fairly well scattered in southern areas with some sunshine in between. But for northwest England and also northwest Wales and Northern Ireland and southwest Scotland, this is where we're likely to see the most frequent and heavy showers, some of them merging to give some longer spells of rain. And in between them in the Highlands, again, there'll be some brightness. Temperatures ranging from about 9 or 10 in the north to 18 or 19. Now these 18s and 19s are going to be this morning's temperature. Don't forget, it's coming down to about 14. Then as we head on through the evening and overnight, we do have the weather front across Northern Ireland and northwest England and also northwest Wales. That's going to be pushing northeastwards. And then we've got another one coming in across southwest England, South Wales and some parts of central England. That's going to be moving eastwards. Been used to. So tomorrow we pick up that same said weather front as it continues to journey towards the North Sea. Still quite a few isobars on the chart. Still going to be a blustery day, but not as windy as it has been or is going to be for some of us today. And tomorrow drier. Again, we're looking at some sunny skies, but still a good peppering of showers and temperatures 9 to about 12 degrees. Then as we head on into Wednesday, well, we'll start patchy mist and fog as well. But look at this, it's almost bone dry. Not quite, but drier than it has been. There will be a few showers and knocking around, and by the end of the afternoon we'll have this next system coming in across the northwest. That's going to bring in some rain. Temperatures 9 in the north to 11 or 12 as we sweep down towards the far south. Wednesday night into Thursday, worth mentioning, once again there could be some frost around and also some patchy mist and fog. And some of that fog, excuse me, will be slow to lift during the course of Thursday, and it's going to turn cooler as well. Dan and Lou.
Carol, I've just had a fresh brew here. I haven't touched it yet. Shall I pass it back to
you? Yes, please, Dan. And get rid of this pesky frog.
Oh, get yourself a lozenge. See you later.
Time for a cup of tea, isn't it?
Thank you. Windy weekend, a bit more of that to come today, but as we go through this week, it will dry up, it will cool down as well, and I'll have all the details in 10 minutes. Really, Dan, it's the second time this morning. Good morning, everybody. We've got a bit of everything in the weather this morning. It's windy, it's wet, and once we go through the course of the day, what you'll find is it's still going to be windy and wet. The rain we've got clearing, replaced by showers, and although it's very mild at the moment in the southeast, that is also going to be replaced by cooler conditions as this weather front sinks steadily southwards. Now you can see just by looking at the isobars, it's still going to be a windy day, not as it was over the weekend. And here's our weather front continuing to sink southwards, eventually clearing, allowing cooler air to come in behind. But there will be a packet of showers, there'll be some sunshine as well. But some of those showers in Northern Ireland, North West Wales, Northern England and South West Scotland will merge. Now these black circles indicate the wind gusts you can expect. So as you can see, some western and southern areas still pretty windy, with our temperature range 9 to 14 degrees. This morning it's roughly 17 to 18 in parts of the southeast, so you can see how that temperature is continuing to fall. Now through this evening and overnight, all these showers across some northern areas will push northeastwards across Scotland, and at the same time we've got the next batch of rain coming in across the southwest, and that is going to be moving through southern Wales and heading eastwards. In between there'll be some clear skies, and it's going to be a colder night than we've been used to. Now tomorrow we pick up this band of rain as it continues its journey, moving in the direction of East Anglia and Kent, as well as the Wash and Lincolnshire before clearing. Behind it, we'll see a return to bright skies, some sunshine and fewer showers. Still blustery, but not as windy as today. And temperatures 9 in the north to about 12 as we sweep down towards the south. That leads us into a cold night, Tuesday into Wednesday with some frost. But Wednesday is looking much drier, and Wednesday will also have lighter winds and temperatures up to about 12. Dan and Lou. Morning everyone. Well, we've got a bit of this and a bit of that over the next few days. I guess you could say today it's pretty wet, it's windy, and although it's been a mild start in the south and southeast, it's going to turn cooler through the day. So let's take a look at it all. This weather front here is a cold front, and as it sweeps down into the southeast, taking its rain with it, cooler air will follow on behind. This weather front's going to enhance the showers across parts of Northern Ireland, southwest Scotland, northwest England and northwest Wales through the course of the day. In between, there will be some sunshine around, some dry weather as well, but it still is going to be fairly windy, particularly so across southern areas and also parts of the west. Not as windy further north as it was during the course of the weekend. Temperatures today ranging from 9 in the north to 14 in the southeast. We're starting this morning with temperatures between 15 and 18, so you can see how they slip behind that weather front as it clears away. Now through this evening and overnight, all these showers across Northern Ireland, Northern England, North Wales and southern Scotland will merge at times and push northeastwards. At the same time, we've got another weather front coming in across South Wales and Southwest England. That too is drifting eastwards, and in between there'll be some clear skies, so it's going to be a colder night than we've had recently. So as we head through tomorrow, the weather front coming in from the southwest continues to push in the direction of the North Sea. You can see the isobars are still quite close together, so it still is going to be a blustery day, but not as windy anywhere as it is today. So tomorrow, there goes that rain, eventually clearing into the North Sea. Then there'll be a fair bit of dry weather left behind it. But there will also be some showers, blustery showers at that, and our temperature range through the course of tomorrow, while climbing up to a maximum of around about 12, maybe 13 degrees, 9 in Lerwick and Stornoway. So Tuesday into Wednesday, this little ridge of high pressure starts to build in. The isobars space out, so it's not going to be as windy on Wednesday. And in fact, on Wednesday, what you'll find is it's going to be largely dry. So if we take a look at that to start with, there'll be some frost first thing. We could even see some patchy mist and fog. And then through the course of the day, a lot of dry weather, just 1 or 2 rogue showers here and there. But later in the day, the cloud will thicken in the northwest of Scotland, and later again, we'll see the arrival of some rain. Temperatures 9 in the north to 12 or 13 as we push down towards the south. And then for the following days, you can see the trend. There will be 1 or 2 showers knocking around, but for many of us it will be dry. It's not going to be as windy, but it'll be cooler by day and night. Dan and Lou.